when it comes to cool band names and cool album names, they got it covered.
They do got it covered. And they are walking billboards for their own merchandise. That was what I learned. We're talking Black Label Society. Yes, we are tonight. It's a Wednesday. It's Happy Music Lovers Day. Happy Black Label Society Day. We're going to get into that, but let us know where you're tuning in from. And that's cool. And make sure you subscribe to the channel so you never miss an episode.
Welcome to For Music Lovers Only, a podcast where each host makes a top 5 list of their favorite songs from this week's topic. Each week is a new topic. Tune in, I dare you.
Music Lovers Only.
Triple dog dare ya.
That's my new tough guy start. I'm gonna start.
Is there nothing? Is the overlay there? I'm seeing the other thing.
I see a For Music Lovers over here.
I can't even see anything on the camera. Hopefully it'll catch up. No big deal. What's up, everybody? Can everybody see us? Are we there?
I can see us clearly on my new computer.
Oh, new computer. My old computer doesn't. So we're just gonna roll with it. Yeah, this is episode 168 for Music Lovers Only, the podcast, and we're talking Black Label Society. 4 weeks in the making. I've been chopping at the bit, and it's like I said, I had my list already, and I mean, going last, I know there's a good chance that some of them will get taken, but yeah, the reason we're talking about Black Label Society, the main guy, Mr. Zakk Wylde, which he joined Ozzy Osbourne, the Ozzy Osbourne band, in 1987, at 20 years old, I believe. I think he's like 59 right now. And so he recorded with Ozzy Osbourne on the No Rest for the Wicked 1988 album, No More Tears 91, Osmosis in 95, Down to Earth in 2001, Black Rain in 2007. And in all of that, he had a previous band. The first attempt, it was more of like a Southern rock band, but it was Pride and Glory. I think that lasted a year or two. Then right after that, he formed Black Label Society. And the first album came out in 98. I think Spotify had some dates wrong. And so I had to go double check this with the interwebs, and found that it was 98 when his debut album for Black Label Society came out. And he recorded the guitar, the bass, all the rhythm guitar, lead guitar, and piano, acoustic, and all of that. He had a drummer. And then kind of pieced the band together after the album came out, and then went through some changes. I don't know if anybody has, I don't know how many original members there are. There may be one other than him. But yeah, and throughout those years, he got back with Ozzy a few more times to do some shows and stuff like that. And the rumor has it, I don't know if it's true or not, but is that in concerts, a lot of times he would be backing basically the backup vocals for Ozzy. The backing tracks for Ozzy, I guess, would be probably the proper terms for it. It's because he does have a very Ozzy sound, but he spent 20 years with Ozzy on the, so I don't know.
Yeah, he definitely, that's what he was going for. There's no that's why I said first song or second song I listened to, I hadn't heard a lot of them, but I knew one song that was in my favorites already. But when Sontia asked what they were like, that's my first comparison, was Black Sabbath,
Yeah, I mean, I didn't like it at first because I thought, he's not trying to sound like Ozzy. But after I got the whole story, and I'm like, well, okay, he's not really trying to sound. He's just been around the cat that long. He's just absorbed and became have morphed osmosis into him. He's been osmosified.
Yeah, I feel like they had more. It was like a Metallica feel with, I guess, kind of an Ozzy. And I know I said Scott Weiland, but he really did. He reminded me of Scott Weiland vocally. I could kind of hear it. I don't know.
Coach is giving the stank eye on that one.
He just did.
I don't know if I got that, but that's okay. Everybody, music is interpreted to everybody a little bit different.
Yeah, it is. It is. But like I say, easy pick for me. I've been listening to them. Oh, probably 2000 at least, around the 2000s. I can't remember. Like I say, Zach, him and Dime became good friends. They never really got to record anything together, which is kind of sad. That would have been a pretty good jam session, I think, if him and Dime on the guitars. And but he's joined up with Pantera. You see him live when doing the new Pantera tour with Phil and Rex and whoever drums. But yeah, him and Dime were definitely in the same vein, and he's done a tribute song for Dime. I hope it's just
when he's saying Dime, he's talking about Dimebag Darrell, I believe. For the people that aren't into
as hip and knowing Dimebag Darrell from
that are on
Pantera.
first name basis with him, like Josh is.
I feel like me and Dime have been through the trenches together. I love Dime. He's a wild guy.
We've
done him too. So
school.
Yeah. All right, Coach. Do you have a modified spinner handy?
Yeah, I do.
All right.
Think you can see it, maybe.
Yay!
See it. Coach.
Please be me. Oh!
The spinner I own worked in favor of me. No rigging.
Oh my goodness.
No
Well,
issue.
it doesn't sound like they'll be crossing over. If you liked his singing stuff and Coach didn't like his singing stuff, I think you're both probably pretty safe.
I might have just said that to throw you guys off. So
We
when
should
I
be
took
okay.
Yeah. I got 8. So if I steal anybody's, that's okay because I don't have to use anymore. No. My number 5. I don't have the years of these, so you can go get me years if you want. I think you're struggling over there, girl. I think you're a little behind.
I didn't put years or albums, so
okay. Yeah, I did albums, but not years. So
I think so. Yeah, my internet is doing something crazy.
Yeah, I would agree.
I would agree as well. You're there some and then not some, and I think about 6 seconds behind us.
Oh, 6 seconds is a lot.
Maybe 3. The timing got a little better.
Oh my
We're gonna work through it
God.
as we always do.
I'm going to do my list here.
Why am I always the bad actor? Oh my God.
My number 5 is from the Blessed Hell Ride. This one is Doomsday Jesus.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That was one that was a good workout song. It was one I enjoyed. And like I said, I found more. The problem was a lot of the stuff I was listening to is I was doing something, so I didn't get it favorited or even know what it was. So you go back and search through, and if you're 3 hours into doing something, you're like, oh crap. So my number 4 from 1919, Eternal. I don't know the year, but this is Refuse to Bow Down.
Yeah.
Just kind of hard hitting song, good workout song again. And just them kind of being badasses. I mean, that's what I said. They definitely shred. Maybe I didn't go deep enough, but on the singy stuff or the ballad stuff, whatever you want to call it, the more Aussie stuff, that was where he would lose me. On this stuff, it was less of that. The music was still Black Sabbath, but he was, you're more screamy, less singy.
That was another thing I forgot to mention. He's got a Zach Sabbath tribute band to Black Sabbath.
Oh, I've seen that.
Obviously. which is fine. I mean, and he does it. He does it. It's just, I guess, I don't know. And maybe knowing more of the story I know from you now. I mean, I kind of knew that he had to do with them. I just didn't know that to do with them. So,
I didn't know he did 20 years with them.
but I'll say this again. The Blessed Hell Ride, cool ass name, 1919 Eternal. That's okay. That probably has a meaning. But from here on, it's just pretty cool. All of their album names are pretty badass. But this one's my number 3, Alcohol Fueled Brutality. Not brutality, but brutality, which is actually perfect for all of us back in the day hardcore drinkers that did stupid stuff. It was the brutality, not the brutality. Yeah. So my number 3 is Heart of Gold. And he has a little bit of singy in that one, a little bit of singy, but again, it's not like a ballad song or whatever. So.
Oh yeah. And I thought Heart of Gold was like a cover until I listened to it. And I was like, oh, it's not it.
Well, that's what's crazy. The songs you would find every once in a while that I had heard before, or you just didn't know it was them that did it. And I think maybe 1 or 2 songs I've ever heard on the radio. They just, I don't think are a real radio friendly band. But I mean, I know they've had more than that on there, but you just, not much.
I don't think I've heard anything on the radio from them.
Okay. Well, maybe I used to listen to some hardcore stations on my travel. I don't know, but I feel like because 2 of them that were in my favorites, I know I'd heard before. So it was either through you or somebody, anyways.
T95 hardcore.
Yeah. Like back when we had the Metallica heavy metal station. No, my number 2 is from Broken and Blind. And I had quite a few, I really liked this album. There was quite a few on this one that just a good workout music, the music all the way through. Cause a lot of times you're working out, you don't even hear the words. But it's good pump up music. And I think they would be a good concert band for sure. I think you'd enjoy them for damn sure.
Oh yeah.
Live. I think they kick ass. So number 2 is actually Broken and Blind, the song Broken and Blind from Broken and Blind.
Yeah.
Good song. And that's one of the ones I thought I had heard at least somewhere before. As soon as I heard it, I'm like, oh God, I know this one. But don't know where from. So
all right.
That is my number 2. My number 1, it was probably the first song when we said we were going to listen to them that I told Sontia they're like Black Sabbath on steroids, is how I described them. And this song definitely is Black Sabbath on steroids. It's from, again, I don't know the year, but the Mafia album. And this is Been a Long Time. Yeah. And that's, I think, one of their biggest songs too. I think it was top 2 or 3 on Spotify. And just a rock out song, a get it song, and I mean the whole way through. And I think it's a 5-minute and 7-second song that just gets it the whole way through. Yeah. So I had 2 others I wanted to use that I left because I think they'll make Josh's if I know. But again, they have enough stuff that it's hard to predict. But I really think they're kind of Josh type songs. And if not, we'll get to talk about them after.
Yeah, I think I know the one, and I probably got it.
Okay.
Sweet.
That's my list. To it. It was kind of weird with the Sontia's thing messing up. I was trying to stay focused. No, I'm just messing with you.
I was trying not to talk because I know how you get.
You're okay to talk, but when it's delayed, it makes it a little harder. I'm completely good with that, but
yeah.
Catching up on comments here. Mr. Kevin Hansen, I'm pretty sure he did not sing, at least not recording. That was a different guy that did vocals on Damage Plan. Because Zach and Dime never did a project together. It's sad. That's sad.
Somebody fact check that.
I looked. I mean, I trust my research. All right, you ready, Sontia, with your 3-second delay? It's probably because you're flagged on the book. Is that why? Oh, no. It's not. It's not going to.
Yeah, it might be because I'm flagged. And yeah,
it's not going to neither one of.
Is it? Yeah, it might be because I'm flagged. My internet's been kind of trash too. It's a new computer. I just looked it up. I don't know, but we're going to deal with it.
Here we go.
You look and sound great. Yeah, just a little delayed.
Oh, thank you. You guys keep freezing. So I'm fairly sure that it's actually my internet connection, because I was having trouble like at work. I was having trouble when I was like trying to wash dishes and it wouldn't go through my playlist. And I finally watched the season finale of the House of Dragons, which was disappointing, but you know, whatever. Moving on. So Black Label Society. I had a hard time. I had a hard time with it. There were a couple songs I really do like, but I just wasn't in the mood. I think that's really what it all came down to. Like I was in an upbeat, happy, jovial mood, and even though they are rocking out so hard, it's still depressing. So I had a little bit of a hard time getting through it, but I found my 5. I actually get to do the 5 that I wanted to do. Coach didn't get any one on my list or my tentative list, so that's crazy. So
I've still got my
number
OG
1
5
is,
as long as you don't.
yeah, is my original 5. I'm feeling good about this now. I'm feeling good about it because the other ones I was just gonna kind of try to remember to guess what they sounded like at the time. So like I didn't put any albums or years or anything like this on here, so I apologize. I half-assed my homework. Give me my C+ though. So the first one is going to be Sold My Soul. And one thing about the Black Label Society is when they talk about love, it's rarely in a loving way. It's more realistic, and that's one thing that I really appreciate about them, is that it's not a whole lot of bullshit. It's just the truth as far as what's going on. And Sold My Soul was one of those songs where it's like, hey girl, here you go, whatever you want. Ain't nothing I won't do, all and everything. It doesn't matter, just as long as I'm with you, which is what's gotten most of us in most of our trouble and is part of 90% of our trauma. So I had first started listening to him and it was kind of the harder stuff, but Sold My Soul was more of it resonated in a way to which it just resonated because it's just true. So that's my number 1. Now, number 2, I really liked. I really, really liked number 2, and it is Crazy Horse. Yeah. And Crazy Horse, oh God, reminds me almost of Cochise with like Audio Slave's song. But it's way more hardcore. This Crazy Horse is screaming, hollering, tribal, and primal. So as soon as it came up, I stopped because I think I was walking around I was walking around the house doing something, yelling at somebody or whatever else, trying to get the kids to school. Like, stop leaving fucking milk on the table. You know, I was doing that, and then all of a sudden I got a chance to just stop, and I was like, whoa, what is happening? And so that is my number 2, is Crazy Horse. And I enjoy that because it's rock. They do such hard rock songs. And like Coach was saying, a concert would be insane. Like going to one of their concerts would just be completely jacked. Like you could not sit down that concert because there's nothing but just rock in your face, slamming you up against the wall type music going on. And Crazy Horse was one of those. So that's my number 2. Number 3, and Josh, you could probably tell me this here in about 3 seconds when you get this message. The Last Goodbye. Did somebody die?
That's the Dime Bag, or The Last Goodbye. I don't know. The In the River was not to be taken. Hopefully that's not one of your songs, but In the River was to Dimebag Darrell. I assume that one I think it was the same album, so it could still be another one, but the In This River was the one that really took hold for everybody. He did a video and it was definitely.
Okay. All right, I got you. So yeah, the last goodbye just sounds like it's talking about take this love, take this life, take this blood, it never dies. And it sounded like it could be a song about getting ready to pass or for somebody that passed. And what struck me about it is one, it started with a piano. Like it started off with the piano. I think maybe I got the live version, something like that. But it was so, even though he has such a forceful voice, it was such a soft song, and it makes you really sit and think about your loved ones, people that you've lost, people that aren't there anymore. But it also was just strikingly hopeful. It's like a sad yet hopeful sort of situation, and I figured it was a tribute to somebody that had passed, or somebody that was sick and getting ready to pass away. But I really liked this one. This one touched my heart. The Last Goodbye. So that's my number 3. Number 4 is going to be The Darkest Days, and it's what's so funny about it is there's this song that I used to listen to that was a Disney song, and the song was sung by Minnie Mouse, and it was the rain song, and she'd go, rain, 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 falling on my window pane. And in this song, The Darkest Days, they're talking about sorrow and sadness and how they're wanting the rain to take away their darkest days. And somehow or another, it has the same exact feel as Minnie Mouse. And I really liked how it kicked me back to that nostalgia. But it's another one of those, just, that's one of the songs that I thought they just really accentuated Zach's voice to where, because most of the time he's like hollering and screaming and whatever else, but this one he was you could actually hear him singing a song, and it was super sweet and sad. So that was really pretty cool. So I like that one. So that's my number 4. And then finally, number 5 is going to be Overlord, because I love songs about dictatorship and bitching about it. I really do. Like, if you're hollering about the establishment, I'm gonna love it. I don't even care. Just bang on that. Just keep banging on the wall. Somebody will do something about it one day, maybe. I don't know. Or we'll all die. We'll see. We'll see what comes first. Overlord's just
music about it.
Yeah, it's just a kick in the face, just kicking the nuts. Here's some rock and roll. Smack, smack. By the way, fight for your rights. All right. Bye, everybody. Oh my goodness. And then it has just like it has the breakdowns that are super, super crazy. I really enjoyed Overlord. I listened to that over and over again, because what the hell, So that's my 5. And that's my time.
Good list. All good songs. I think one of them was on my tentative, but they're not my OG 5. So my OG 5 is still intact. Sweet. Coach, are you fact checking anything?
Am I fact checking anything?
Right, I may be wrong.
No way. I'm enjoying this too much. No, I know you're going crazy and need to.
Grin on your face, so I thought you were fact checking and getting
I'm
ready
just
to
laughing because
rub one of our noses in pro. No, I'm pretty sure not, but I'm whatever. I may be wrong. Hey, what do I know? I know I'm too picky.
Kevin's been over here in the background in case yours isn't keeping up. Sontia, Kevin's over saying that he did a song with him. He did vocals in the background on one song, and if he did play, he didn't play, but that would have been killer. And then he did a guitar solo on the Soul Bleed and Reborn. So
Okay.
Kevin knows a lot of stuff, man, and he's old and retired. So a lot of times but I don't even know if he knows how to use Google either. So
I don't know. If that's true, it's cool. If not, then it's not cool. All right. I'm pretty sure I seen them live. I can't remember the concert at all, but I have a very vivid memory of being at the Cotillion and seeing Zach Wilde walking around the crowd before he went on stage, just being chill ass, cool ass dude, just hanging out with people, and talking to them. I remember, like I said, I don't meeting your heroes or meeting people you enjoy. I don't like doing that because that ruins it. Most out of the time. So I didn't bug him. He was busy. But yeah, very talented guy. Can play the piano, can play that acoustic guitar. I love the acoustic stuff he does with all of it, because I think there's a whole album he does with just acoustic. Acoustifies some of the songs that weren't done acoustic. But my number 5 is off his newest album, just came out this year, and I had to give that one. That was the only one I was completely unfamiliar with, and but the song is "Better Days and Wiser Times," and it's the 2026 album "Engines of Demolition." And to me, I get this real kind of old man wisdom vibe. He's kind of realizing that all that stupid bullshit that broke his heart, all the betrayals, all of that, he's just got to leave it behind to find these better days and wiser times. Not sweat the small shit so much, not stew so much on things. Is the vibe I got of it. The whole album's pretty good, up to snuff with what I would think they should be doing. I mean, who am I to say? But it sounded like Black Label Society. They didn't do a lot of changing throughout the years. It's they pretty much got a formula. Let Zach get on the mic and do whatever the hell he wants to do, and then play the guitar, play the piano, whatever. My number 4 is the one that I'm pretty sure Coach was talking about. It's called "Stoned and Drunk," off of the 2003 Blessed Hellride album. And is that one of them? Where did
Sorry,
you mute yourself?
Because I'm laughing. I did mute myself. I was laughing. I didn't want it to go through. Yes, that is one of them. There's one other one, but that is one of them.
Okay, I probably won't get the other one unless you throw in a curveball in there. But I mean, what more do you need to know? Stoned and drunk, like Coach was saying, back in the day when we were partying and out of our minds. That's what we did, and it was a good anthem for it. My number 3 is I think this has got a long melodic. I'm missing something, and I don't even. I'm about ready to block you, son of a.
No, don't. Don't do it.
Time waits for no one. And off the 2010 album Order of the Black. And I think he's a metal crooner. I would say he's a crooner. He's got a little Frank in him, little Frank Sinatra. He's when he gets that crooning, a little Frank meets Ozzy. I don't know, but it's a good song. Time waits for no one. It keeps moving. I mean, these chapters open and close so fast. I mean, they're writing themselves at this point. The pen is out of my hand, and it's the chapters are just writing themselves.
Yeah, that's a
Number
good
2
one.
is one that may be one, "Bored to Tears."
Nope,
because that's not the one. That's not the second one. "Bored to Tears" off their debut album, 1998, Sonic Brew. And it's in that same vein. I mean, it's a rocking song. He's not crooning on this one. He's just shredding, jamming, and they got a lot of melodic interludes. The intros are long and kind of, they build and then just just get
a
into
lot
it.
like Black Sabbath does.
Yeah, "Bored to Tears." I've I've tried killing myself and I got bored with that too. So what do I do now? I mean, that's basically how it is. He's drank his booze, shot his drugs, did his thing, and now just all boring to him. And number one, this is the song tears my heart out, and I've listened to it 1,000 times. It's one of the sad songs. It was heartbroken. It's acoustic, heartbroken. Someday you'll know how it feels to be just another spoke in the wheel. Off the 1998 album Sonic Brew. And like I said, I'm pretty sure it's made a list before. The ones that think it may have made the ones that make you want to call your ex. It may have made that list too, but God, I can't not put it on there.
It was on my list, but I was too lazy to clear it up.
Two that I didn't know, so that's good. Sontia had three I didn't come across, and I kind of did this one different. I did it a greatest of, but good list. The one that I thought you would get, and it's not because, but it was almost on the same vein as just what you ended that one with. I've killed myself with it, but Suicide Messiah from Mafia is a freaking cool song.
That is a cool song.
And I just, for some reason, that was one I was just kind of, I don't know, that kind of thought you'd be into that one.
No, I'm into it. It just didn't make the list.
And then
I had that album back in the day. I had at least 3 or 4 albums. The Shot to Hell, the one with the nuns on it, the Sonic Brew, their debut album.
No, that's the one from there. Lie Down. I kind of figured that might be up your alley. So I did fact check while it's in the comments. I did fact check, but Zakk Wylde and Dimebag Darrell never jammed together outside of performances, despite their close friendship and Wylde's admiration for Dimebag. They did not have informal jam sessions. Wylde has mentioned that they only played together on stage during concerts. So
isn't that a jam?
Well, I think where they didn't make informal together, like where they're, and also like they don't have any songs they technically recorded together. I think like he'd get up there and play for his band and vice versa or whatever is what it sounds like. That's just from the internet.
After they've
been wrong before.
No, never. I think according to the internet, I wasn't there, but I think they became friends in like London when Zakk was on tour with the project before Black Label Society, the Pride and Glory, and that's where they were opening up for Pantera, and I'm pretty sure
at a meeting at Monsters of Rock Festival in 1994. I don't know where that was at, but and stayed strong until Darrell's death. So.
Monsters of Rock tour sounds incredible.
Yeah. Across the pond, they do shit a little bit different than us over here.
They send all their good bands over here. That's for sure. Like they don't do as good over there and they come over here and kick ass because I don't know.
They have all the good soul across the pond.
We breezed through that one. Sontia, don't you got something coming up?
I do have something coming up, and I need to find it. 1 moment, please. On Saturday at 6 p.m., I am going to be at Strokey's in Hutchinson. Are you clicking it? Because I'm trying to click it.
I'm not clicking it. It's on.
It was up, and then it went down, and then it went back up. It was up and now it's up again.
Strokey's.
I'm not touching nothing.
Ryan Brooks, August 15th, 6 p.m.
It's going to be a fun time for America.
Is that this Friday or Saturday?
It's going to be Saturday at 6 in Hutchinson. And it's for a veterans thing, but I never really fleshed out what kind of thing it is, so we might be sacrificed. Come see.
I don't know. Stranger things have probably happened. All right, Coach, you got anything going on?
No, I don't. Life's been a little hectic and tough lately. I mean, I got things going on. My house got hit with a random hailstorm. I had to prove it to Josh and my Roof got totaled all the way around. My poor little car sitting out back got demolished. Like there's only like 66 houses involved in this storm, and I was one of them. So like there was a better chances of me winning the lottery, I believe, than getting caught in this hailstorm. And guess what? I got the fucking hailstorm side of it, not the lottery side of it.
That's the cards you drew that day. It woke me up, and I had a couple branches down from the black walnut tree, which I've been harvesting, and I sampled a black walnut the other day, cracked it open, and whew, good. I'm gonna let them cure a little bit longer and figure out a more efficient way. That was that Friday
morning. I was actually not even here. I was in Georgia. I flipped up the cameras to check on the family, check the cameras overnight, and oh crap, I didn't know that would show on there. Maybe I can hide it now. I just thought there's a new thing here. I added a poll here. How'd we do tonight? Yes, no. That's even funnier, and Kevin was the best. So if you want to join our poll, but yeah, the hailstorm came through Friday morning. And I flipped on the cameras and I could just hear it beating, and I was scared for my cat outside, and the wife thought it was going to blow the windows off the house, and I kind of almost forgot about it because it was that night I got home and I checked my car, and then I got home and all the leaves are down everywhere. I'm like, my place looked like a good storm came through. And then again, didn't think about it. My neighbor texted me. He's like, have you been on your roof? Mine's totaled. And I got up there that Saturday to clean the leaves off, clean the gutters out, get the limbs off, and my roof is totaled.
Oh, wow.
Man.
I was asleep.
We didn't get nothing over here.
I didn't even hear anything.
Yeah, I did. Well, it did not happen. It literally hit like such a small point of town that my insurance company basically is like, there was no storms reported, but luckily we have Amy's mom lives in the neighborhood. Hers roof got totaled, and another person we know, the State Farm same agent, got theirs. So then they're like, okay, well maybe something happened. And now the guy that's doing my roof is doing at least 11 or 12 in the area. Got my gutters, a little bit of siding. So, I might come out all right on this, and I might get burned a little bit, but I'm going to get a new roof, gutters, and some siding. So awesome. Way better than winning the lottery. And also there's a poll if you want to take it. The only answer is number 3. Just by the way, because I didn't even put it right. I was going to say, was it a good show tonight? Yes, no. And then I said, we do. Yes, no. Well, no would also be an option. We had some difficulties. We tried our best. There were some laughs.
We always try our best.
Yeah, I mean, a couple delays, but the delays ended up being funny. There was a little, and then I think we all rushed through because we were so scared of the delay. And now I'm just killing time to get to about 40 minutes so we can end the show. So take the poll, go find Sontia playing, go buy some of Josh's goddamn art. And if I ever keep downloading my shows,
don't buy salad.
Yeah, go to the middle of the road and go download again. Make me weirded out why people keep downloading my show and I haven't done one in 7 months. So there we go.
Because it's a good show.
Yeah,
I enjoyed your show last time I watched it. That wasn't the one with the butt, was it? I don't think there was one with the.
There was some with the butt. I've got up and showed my butt, but that, you'd have to go back. There's multiple where I've showed my butt for one reason or another. One time I was proven I could talk like Ace Ventura. And I nailed it. So there was other times. One time I was just showing I didn't have a butt.
Talking out of your ass.
Yeah. All right, Josh, what else? What's next?
What do we have next? We've got through it all. What do we want to do? I was thinking
we haven't done favorite stripper songs yet, so just throwing it out there. I'm not saying we have to do it, but
all Nickelback.
Script club music.
We can do a state. We can do a year.
I like favorite stripper songs. Actually, I like it just like that. just favorite stripper songs.
Well, next week we got 27 Club, and then we can do strippers.
All right.
Next week is 27 Club.
Fine.
Script club music.
Strippers.
Also, we have a poll. Go ahead and go check out our poll. So if you guys are bored later and you want to come on and check out the poll, we don't have any votes yet, so that's fine. You could be
Kevin's
the
going to
first.
be stripping on
Strippers
it.
like polls.
Yeah. Speaking of polls, we have a poll. And in a couple weeks, I think we're going to do script club music. So things are good.
Yeah, we're killing it. We're getting it all together. 27
Killing it.
stripper polls, poll.
Yeah. I did not join the 27 Club. Yes, definitely
Well,
glad you're back.
obviously.
At least he ain't picking on me no more. Jeez Louise.
Oh, I think,
That'll
hold
get
on.
rough.
He's got one here to pick on you, but I just didn't know how to fill this whole thing in here.
For your time to sell.
Kevin, thank you for contributing tonight, buddy.
All right. So 27 Club, we'll be back. Good episode. Thanks, Kevin. Peace.
Thanks, Jana. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for cutting me off right now.
Bye, y'all.
Time to push the button sometime soon.